Hey guys, so while I consider doing something pandering for Thanksgiving to get all of those precious views, I figured I'd take a moment to let you know that I really am thankful for you guys and what you let me do. I love what I do, and it's because of you that I push myself to become even better. As a way of giving back, I thought I'd do a video answering a question I honestly get a lot, mainly how to become a YouTuber. So let's just get into it. The first thing I'm going to say is just do it. I don't care if you just have a phone to record on, only use Windows Movie Maker, or whatever. Start making videos. If you're concerned your first videos are going to suck, don't worry. They're going to suck no matter what you do. So seriously, just do it. The only way your videos are going to get better is for you to start working on it. Next, what I'm going to suggest is to take some advice that Film Riot recently gave when it comes to being a filmmaker. You have to have a passion for this if you're going to do it as a career. You have to eat and breathe whatever it is you want to do. And if you don't, then just be a YouTuber for a lark. Don't set out to become a YouTuber that lives off the income. It took me 9 years of doing it wrong to finally figure out and get lucky on the 10th year. And seriously, that's not being hyperbolic. I've done YouTube for 10 years, and there was never a guarantee I was going to make it. So do you have enough passion to go through that? If so, great! You can seriously do this. You can be the next Lore Reloaded, Space Dock, Trek Yards, Templin Institute. You just have to want it hard enough. And if you're not that passionate enough, then do this as a hobby. There's no shame in it. Also, you really need to decide what you are wanting to be on YouTube. YouTube is a distribution node. What you do is different from that. So for instance, me, I'm an entertainer that is a mix of edutainment, smarm, and a guy wanting to start a conversation. In fact, that's my motto for the channel. It's a discussion. So the question is, what do you want to do on YouTube? Do you want to talk about Star Trek, break down technology, politics, what? You can't just want to talk about Star Trek either. What about Star Trek do you want to talk about? YouTube is a two-way street. It's you making something worthy of a viewer's time, and a viewer actually watching. So if you want to do a channel that looks at, let's say, politics, are you going to be a vlogger, a journalist, a commentator, an entertainer? What exactly are you going to do regarding politics? You have the subject matter, but what are you? The next thing you need to do is go to channels that inspire you or do what you want to do and steal everything they do. Okay, only steal some of it. Okay, don't steal anything, but take inspiration and see what they are doing and make it your own. Become derivative. Let me walk you through how I came up with the concept of the Lore Reloaded. Here's what I did. I've always been a huge fan of SF Debris. I've talked about him quite a bit. I really love how he's done Star Trek breakdowns. I've also really enjoyed Lore Runner, who I've been watching for a long time. Additionally, I respect Trek Yards, Templin Institute, and Space Dock. And finally, I've been a huge fan of Eckhart's Ladder and a few other Star Wars channels. At the time I was thinking about Lore Reloaded, I also had been on a huge binge of watching The Great War Channel and Alternate History Lore. I decided that I would take the smarm and attitude from SF Debris, the analytical breakdowns of Lore Runner, the in-depth analysis of Trek Yards, Space Dock, and Templin Institute, and the laid-back nature of Eckhart's Ladder. I then put my own spin on it and decided instead of being a critic like everyone else, I'd not talk about the story, but focus on the lore. And since I had been binging The Great War and Alternate History, I figured I'd take the lore in the real world and in science fiction shows and put my spin on it. And thus I took lore that I reloaded. Now the channel has evolved and my original concept is not what it is today. I don't even talk about real world events, nor do I intend to ever do so again. But that's the genesis of the channel. And you should do the same thing. Take 3 or 4 channels or more that you like, identify what you like about them, and then find a way to make it your own. The next piece is going to be confusing, but I hope it will help. Always expand your channel and try new things, but stay in your lane. Movement should be slow. What do I mean? One of the things that I absolutely hate is to see a channel that has a modicum of success defined for me as having something like 3,000 to 4,000 subscribers or even 8,000 to 9,000, and become popular for a specific thing and then go outside of what people come to your channel to watch. If you are known for politics, it's likely you're going to hurt your channel if you start doing anime reviews. Are you known for politics and Trek? Then doing a breakdown on the type of dresses in Star Wars is not really the smartest move you'll ever make. An example of someone shifting but staying in their lane and doing it right, at least in my opinion, is the Ketwalski channel. If you take a look at his earlier work and what he does now, it's different but the same. His previous work was less polished and was focused on certain aspects without any kind of hyper focus on it being Star Trek or Star Wars or whatnot. But now he's moved from that to a more documentary style with a focus on Trek.
Today, we are attempting to answer a simple question. Why doesn't Discovery feel like Star Trek? This is Ketwalski.
Ketwalski has taken his channel into more a Trekspertise style, and I think it's paying dividends. It's different from what he did before, but not so drastically different that his current audience won't watch it. I'm not saying that you can't make these things work, but stay within the framework that you've made. Another example is my channel. The first thing you notice is that it's named Lore Reloaded. I did this on purpose as to not be tied down to one specific type of lore, but I'm most known for my Trek breakdowns. It's so prevalent that any video I don't discuss on Trek in some way takes a hit to views. That said, I have expanded and will include different franchises that are futuristic and science fiction. This fits in with Star Trek to a degree and has what people are used to. This means that I can do something different but stay within my lane to ensure that the channel continues to grow. So unless there is some Star Trek tie-in, you won't ever find the channel doing My Little Pony breakdowns as an example. And again, it doesn't mean you can't try new things or talk about what you want, you just have to be smart about it. That leads to my next point. To figure out what people like about your channel, watch your analytics, watch your numbers, your views, your watch time. Your analytics and numbers will set the direction so that you can set the destination. When I look at my analytics, I find that people love it when I talk about Trek and science fiction, as I've noted. So I take that and create videos based on that framework. People like Trek. Sometimes I think politics are important for what's going on in the real world, so I take a look at how Trek tackles politics. This creates discussions, allows me freedom as an artist, and gives the audience what they want. The next thing is probably controversial, but honestly, try not to be so much of an East-Leb fanboy. The sad fact is, the reason that a person may have become quote-unquote popular could be a number of things. Maybe they're talented and have worked really hard and know their stuff. Maybe they just got lucky and they were the first to do their specific niche. Or maybe they bought all of their subscribers. Look, I'm not saying don't watch them and reach out and even be honored if they like your stuff, just don't expect that they'll like your stuff or that their opinion matters the world to you. Them liking you or them not liking you is not going to impact if your channel is successful. Also, every content creator is a person like you, and they may be great for your growth and you as a person, or they may not. They also make mistakes. There isn't one content creator on this platform that hasn't made an amazing amount of mistakes. Now, I know I'm known for doing some huge whoppers, but trust me, anybody you watch has messed up big time, whether you've noticed or not. So while it's good to look up to people, don't let them dictate who you are or what you're going to do. Moving on, I've had people still in college or even high school ask me what to do to become a YouTuber. My honest suggestion is that you continue to go through school and get a degree in something you want to do on YouTube. Do you like doing animations on YouTube? Go to animation school. Do you like doing skits? Become a digital cinematographer. Do political vlogs? Get a degree in politics. Whatever the hell that'd be. But get a degree. YouTube will generally not last for anyone, so not only will your school help your YouTube channel, but you have a backup plan. Hell, it's something I'm doing right now. I'm currently a film student getting my degree in digital cinematography. When it comes to haters, well, I generally just embrace it and feed the trolls for the most part. If their ire is focused on me, then every downvote they give me, every 10 seconds they watch, every comment they make only helps my channel. I'll admit I generally feed the trolls a bit more than I should. It's good for the channel though, so I don't know, I have mixed feelings on it. However, this can have a negative impact. If you focus on trolls too much, what they say and do can start to get to you. If you can't take the hate or criticism, I don't think there's anything wrong with blocking those people. A lot of people will criticize this, and most of them don't have to deal with upwards of 20 to 30 comments on how much you suck, so I really wouldn't listen to them. Finally, I'll say this. Find channels you love and watch the ever-living hell out of them. And if those channels have behind the scenes, watch those too. I will generally shift in the channels I am binging and looking at, but for right now, I generally watch Viva La Dirt League, Door Monster, Space Doc, and others. I watch all of their videos and any behind the scenes that they do. I cannot tell you how invaluable behind the scenes videos are with the channels that you love. It's a wealth of information. Guys, look. I can never give you all of the advice that I would want to in a video like this, and I'm not doing a video series. I already have enough of those unfinished on the channel. The long and short of it is this. Start. Start now. Start with your phone, with a camera, with your computer camera, with Windows Media, whatever, Adobe Suites. Just start. Whatever you do, just make a video, and then make the next video 1 inch better. And then the video after that, 1 inch better than the video you did right before it. Always strive to get better. Make videos, make a lot of them. I would suggest doing 1 a day every week, Monday through Friday, or at least 2 a week if you can. Seriously, do it, go. Why are you still watching this video? Just go. And if you're still watching this video and you want more information and good suggestions, I'll include a list of videos that have some great information. I don't necessarily agree with everything they say in these videos, but I think overall they're really good. They include Quentin Reviews, Philip DeFranco, and others. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. The next video will be on Friday, so if this is Wednesday and I get it out, I hope you enjoy Thursday. If this is Thursday, I hope you're enjoying Thanksgiving. Either way, I'm gonna see you on the next one.